Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 23rd. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you. Definitely a lot of change cards coming up here. You start with the Ten of Spades, which can represent changes. Something changing. Can represent moving. Moving to a new location or just starting something new in your life as well. Can represent long distance relationships. This comes up a lot for you. It comes up for a lot of the water signs too, which is pretty interesting. And let's see what else. It can represent new businesses, new jobs. Other than that, it can represent fears and worries as well. I don't normally say that, even though again that is considered to be one of the main kind of meanings of this card. But you have several other cards here that could represent fears and things like that as well. I would definitely let those fears go at this time. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Very good card for seduction. Very good week for love. Actually, it should be a good week for you for love in general. Even just looking, at the chart here, there's a lot of good stuff going on for love. So, Venus in your sign. There you go. So that's all you really need to know. So great week for love. This is a great week for being attractive, people being attracted to you. It can be a card of needing to be careful of people who are selfish. So again, you have the Jack of Clubs as well. I'm not a big fan of the combination. Jack of Clubs can be, somebody who's asking you for money or asking you for help. So just be careful of those types of situations as well. At this time. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs. Again, be careful of anybody who comes to you with like sob stories or anything like that, or who needs money, or any type of like weird, crazy story like that. Be careful of that stuff. Other than that, it can be a good card of friends. Same with the Queen of Clubs. These can be great cards of friends and friends who want to help you. So like the opposite of that, and friends who want to see you do better in life as well. I do feel like a lot of you could be deciding or just realizing who your true friends are at this time as well. So that could be also very interesting for you. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds. Been coming up a lot this week. Eight of Diamonds is a very good card for money. Can represent material success on the horizon. So, basically more money in the future. Being able to make more money in the future, or just having better opportunities to make money in the future as well. I do feel like after August, or, again, after like the middle of August, I feel like there will be better financial opportunities for Virgo. And I mean, some of you could be seeing improvements now, but it just feels like after August. I don't know. Can't explain it. But there you go. So I feel like that will be important. This card also says, just be careful of, small details. It is a card of details and like paying attention to the little things that are going on in your life as well. So, and I feel like you had this last week now. So that's definitely something to think about. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Take care of your health. This card just says don't get sick, don't get injured, don't overwork yourself. Make sure you get plenty of rest. All that usual stuff that you get all the time for whatever reason. Next, Six of Clubs, card of success, moving forward towards success. I love this card. Great card for being more successful, seeing your life moving forward as well. This card also says you don't need to suffer in silence. This card says make sure that, people can help you. There are people out there who will listen to you. You have friends who will listen to you if you need help. This card says don't take on burdens that you don't need to take on. Don't take on other people's problems and things like that at this time. This is also a great card for taking initiative, for taking on. It's kind of, again, it has an opposite meaning. It says that you could take on some extra responsibilities as long as they're not burdens, and these extra responsibilities could increase your earnings, could do anything. So it's a great card for like taking the initiative and like jumping forward into something new that could make your life better. Next, you have the Ace of Spades. Again, could represent some sort of ending in your life, something coming to an end at this time, or just some sort of change, or it could just represent you wanting to make a change as well. It's a card that represents existing problems being resolved. It can also be a card of a relationship kind of starting over, even if you've been in a long-term relationship, could be a marriage, whatever. It could even be a friendship as well. So it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be some sort of rebirth in one of those areas where things get better, or you go back to where you were in the beginning, or you discover something about each other that's like where you do that brings you back to the beginning or whatever. So again, it's very good for all types of relationships, friendships, love relationships, children relationships, everything. So very good card there. And finally, you have the Joker. A lot of people getting the Joker as well. I feel like it's just going to be a busier week. I feel like the past 2 weeks have been pretty just not great, and I feel like it just could be a busy week, or we just feel like it's busy because the past 2 weeks have been just nothing. So that's what I feel there. But it looks like a good week for you. Definitely focus on change at this time, but it looks like change for the better for the most part. So looks good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.